Hello everybody, this is Rachna once again, and here we are with the two tales of friendship. And children, this is the second part. This is a story of Damon and Pythias. Okay? Now, children, this is again a Greek mythology, like the previous one, that of Karna and Duryodhan, that was an Indian one, but this is a Greek mythology. Alright? So let's understand a little about Damon and Pythias and the test of their friendship. Children, this is actually retold by Teresa Batman. Okay? Now, there's a slight overview of this story. Yeah? And like you can see that Pythias is a Greek legend, and his historic writings illustrating the Pythagorean ideal of friendship. Pythias is accused and charged with plotting against the tyrannical Dionysius I of Syracuse. Now, Pythias requests of Dionysius to be allowed to settle his affairs on the condition that his friend Damon be held hostage. And should he, Pythias, that is, if he does not return, he be executed in his place. Right? So when Pythias returns, Dionysius is amazed by the love and trust in their friendship and frees both of them instead. So this is basically the overview of the story. Right? So, well, actually what had happened was that when they were both traveling, right, and there nearby the city of Syracuse, Pythias, he very unfortunately, he speaks a few words against the king, and hence he is held hostage and he is sentenced to death. Right? So Pythias, he makes a request to the king and he says that if I could go home and tell my friends and my family what has happened, and then I can be killed, there's no problem. But the king, he actually refuses because he feels that he's going to flee from there. He's going to just run away from there. Right? So he doesn't allow that to happen. And at that particular time, he tells him that fine, instead of me, you can hold Damon as hostage, and if I don't return, then of course he can be killed. So the king, he says fine, and Damon is very much agreeable about this thing, about this whole affair, and he says that fine, just let it be like that. Right? So basically what happens is that when he is requesting and he says that if you can please let me go, and there they hold Damon as the hostage instead of Pythias then, right? And here he goes home and he bids goodbye to his family members. Now when they have left the place, right, what happens is that the king, he tells him, he says that when Damon is left, the king tells him that, see, your friend, you really think so that he's going to come back for you and he's going to actually do justice? You can rest assured that your friend will not come back, and he's given 1 month actually to return. So on the way, actually what happens is that when Pythias, he says goodbye to his family and he's returning, his ship is attacked by pirates. Now children, pirates are sea robbers, right? Sea robbers are called pirates. So his ship is attacked by pirates, and at that point of time they throw him overboard. The Pythias, he swims across the ocean and he reaches the shore, but now he doesn't have any money or a horse or anything to ride. and he is actually gripped by panic, and he's like, now, I'm running out of time, and my friend, he instead would be executed instead. So basically what happens is that he runs. He has lost one of his shoe, and he's running, and on the way, because of being barefoot, his feet start bleeding, but he doesn't stop for anything. And just when they were actually executing him, what happens is that he reaches at the neck of the moment, and he's stops. Nick of the moment means just in time when they were about to behead him, right? Just at that particular time he reaches, and he says that I am here now, you please do not kill my friend, and he saves him, right? So by this, basically what happens is that everybody is really surprised. The king is very surprised, and when he sees all this, the king says that he's not only going to free Damon, but he's also going to free his friend, because according to him, his friend, the friendship was actually something that you could look up to. So now, as a reward, what actually happens is that the king, he decides to make both these great friends as his advisors in the court, right? So you see, children, the Greek legend actually lives on forever, right? This friendship story lives on forever. Every time that people quote of friendships, they do quote of these two friends as well, right? So, well, children, thank you once again, and understand the fact that you should never barter a true friend for anything. Always be there for a friend. All right? Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take very good care of yourself.